Hi, I'm registered dietitian Jacqueline Gomes. Diabetes is a condition many people struggle to control daily, and November is American Diabetes Month, and it's a perfect time to remind you that taking small steps towards a healthier lifestyle can help reduce some of the stress associated with managing your blood sugar. As a person managing diabetes, you don't necessarily need specialty foods. The American Diabetes Association reminds us, as with all foods, you need to work them into your individualized meal plan in the appropriate portions. There's no need to purchase specialty food. You can find everything that you need right in our stores. So let's have a look at some superfoods that you can include in your next grocery shopping trip. So let's start with our non-starchy vegetables. So your non-starchy vegetables are going to be lower in carbohydrate, and you want to aim for around 3 to 5 servings a day. Green beans, bell peppers, asparagus, collards, spinach, broccoli rabe, tomatoes. These are all great non-starchy vegetable sources. Moving on to our starchy veggies. So these are veggies that are rich in fiber, but they do count towards your total carb intake. So yams or sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, I have corn, and peas are considered starchy veggies. Over to fruits, here I have berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. They tend to be lower in sugar than other fruits. They're a really great choice. Also, citrus fruits work wonderful. I have apples here. And healthy fats, we know avocados to be a super good source of monounsaturated fats, which are the good type of fat. Almonds as well, very low in carbs, great choice. Snack, right? Think of it that way. Now beans. Beans do count towards your total carb intake, but they're such a great source of fiber and a good source of protein as well, and fairly inexpensive. Here I have cannellini beans, lentils, so any bean would do. Just make sure that you count them towards your total carb intake on your meal plan. Now, what about protein sources? Most animal sources of protein do not contain any carbohydrates, so make sure that you're choosing your leaner sources, so skinless poultry, and try to have fish at least twice a week. That's a recommendation by the American Heart Association. Eggs are also an excellent source of protein and a fairly inexpensive source of protein, so definitely include those a couple days a week. And what about yogurt? When you think of yogurt, make sure that you're choosing either a low-fat Greek yogurt or a low-fat regular yogurt. Although I do love the Greek yogurt, it tends to have twice the amount of protein that normal yogurt has. Just make sure that you're choosing a lower fat variety. Tofu is another great source of protein. So this is a plant-based protein. Of course, it's made from soy, but it's very low in carbohydrates. So for a 3-ounce serving, it's only 3 grams of carbs. So this would be a great choice as well. And now what about whole grains? You may think that breads and rice and pastas are off the menu, but really you can have them. You just have to incorporate them into your individualized meal plan. So always look for 100% whole grain or whole wheat. In this case, I have a whole wheat bagel. So if you turn it around, you'll see on the ingredient list that the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. So that's definitely something to look for when you're choosing your whole grains. As far as brown rice goes, that is considered a whole grain. So you'll see on the label, whole grain brown rice. So that is an excellent source of fiber and other vitamins and minerals that tend to get stripped away from the grain when they process it into a refined grain. So what about beverages? Now beverages, I always like to encourage lots of water, but there's no reason why you can't have a flavored water that has 0 grams of carbohydrate. So here's a great example of a sparkling water. It's orange flavored and it has 0 calories. And of course, if it has 0 calories, it has 0 grams of carb. So this would be a great choice as well. If you're living with diabetes, remember to choose a balanced diet rich in wholesome foods. Head over to our Eat Well blog for a delicious recipe for a sweet potato hash your whole family will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching and have a healthy day.